Hey, and welcome to the Durham Team podcast video series. We've been promising you lots of good content, and so today is our first installment of that. And we're going to be talking about people that want to move to McDonough, Georgia. Now, the reason we're starting in McDonough, Georgia is because that's where I live, and I love it here, so I'm very familiar with it. And it's a great place to live, to grow your kids, raise your kids. So anyway, we're going to be talking about that today. Again, I'm John Durham with the Durham Real Estate Team, and we are so thankful that you're following us and hope you continue to get information. Your input always helps us with new content, so we're looking forward to that as well. But anyway, let's dive in. And by the way, if you've seen any of our videos before, we usually try to keep them short, but because of what we're doing now, we're doing YouTube, we're doing shorts and reels, and I don't know all the terminology for all of that. So this is going to be a longer video than what you're used to. If you're seeing it as a reel, and I've got an assistant right there, I told her I was going to make fun of her. If you're watching it as a reel, maybe it's short, but if you're getting the full version, it's probably going to be 7 or 8 minutes long. It's because we got a lot of information. So you say you want to move to McDonough, and we're going to tell you all the great reasons why you want to live in this town. Again, I live here. I love that. That may not be the reason you want to move here, but I do love this town. And first off, one of the things that people love about McDonough is the location. So we're south of Atlanta by about 30 minutes. We are 20 minutes to the biggest airport in the world. One of the things I love about being right here is I have to travel a little bit, not all the time, but a little bit. And I see people, my friends and partners coming in, hour drive, 2-hour drive to get to this airport. I also see people that have to fly into Atlanta to then go to where we're going. And I don't ever have to do that. I mean, I can be at the airport in 20 minutes. And again, it's the biggest airport in the world. So we can be anywhere in the world from this airport. So that is an incredible thing. Also, McDonough is located right on I-75. So it's easy access to get wherever you need to go, which also helps our business as well. From I-75, from Atlanta to Macon, and then all the way down to St. Simons, which is 16, they're creating a lot of traffic through there with industry. So it's bringing a lot of industry into McDonough, which is great for us as well. We'll talk about that a little bit too as we're here. Housing in McDonough is incredible. The real estate market here is good. We'll talk about that in a minute too. But there is just about anything you want in McDonough at a much more affordable price than people see other places. Like, for instance, people move here regularly from places like New York, California, and places like that, and they literally sell their home there, move here, and just about can retire because they make so much money on the house they sell, and it doesn't cost that much to live here. So it's very affordable. Even compared to the north side of Atlanta, our prices are a good bit lower. So that's a great thing for you. There's everything from townhomes, condos, single-family homes, all the way up to country club. We've got a lake that's about 20 minutes south of us that is a very nice lake with nice homes there. A lot to do and lots of places to live here. Number three is top-rated schools. Man, my kids went to school here. We loved it. We were in the Union Grove School District. Top-rated schools in McDonough, Georgia. So it's a great place for your kids to go to school to raise kids, as well as not only the public schools, but the private schools as well. There's 2 or 3 pretty prominent private schools within, one of them's right here in McDonough. Another one is just south of McDonough. So you've got private school, public school, as well as charter schools too. So you've got your choice of some great schools to send your kids to. Okay, next thing, number 4, I think we're on number 4 is recreation. So me and my family love to hike. So lots of places within short driving distance here to go hike. Lots of parks in McDonough. Matter of fact, I live right here in the heart of McDonough, and there's a park that we love to go walk at. It's literally a couple of minutes from our house. But if you like more adventurous type hiking, there are places easily within an hour drive from McDonough to go hiking, fishing. Like I said, the lake is just south of here. So lots of stuff to do there as well. One of the beauties about McDonough and really Georgia is the mild winters. So our winters are generally pretty mild. I love the sun. I love being outside. I do not love the cold. So that's one of the reasons I love being here is the mild winters. Man, we just don't have that big a winter. My wife wants snow. She prays for it. She doesn't get it. Yeah, sorry, Kim. That's my wife. Community events. Now I'm going to, this is number 5 and 6, by the way, if you're keeping score. Number 5 and 6, community events in the McDonough Square. I'm going to combine them together. Okay. Love the McDonough Square. I hate to say that I'm such a creature of habit, but me and my wife go on a date night every Thursday night, and we go to the same place, which is Crust and Craft, in the McDonough Square. As we get a little better temperatures, which we're coming up on now, a lot of times the McDonough Square will have live music in the square, which is cool. Lots of restaurants, and we do go to other places. There's Southern Roots. There's a new place, I think it's called 1942. Lots of restaurants right down the square, but that's kind of where we go, is the McDonough Square, because there's just so much to do there, always. But they're always having festivals there. There's a local farmers market. There's Southern Bell Farms, where you can go pick strawberries or do a corn maze, different things like that. So there's just always a lot to do here in McDonough as far as recreation and nightlife is concerned. Great restaurants. And of course, like we said earlier, if you want an upper scale restaurant, we're 20, 30 minutes away from Atlanta. So no problem there either. So that's another great feature about being right here in McDonough. I told you earlier, with the corridor going down to St. Simons and Savannah, that's opening up a lot of industry. So a lot of business moving to McDonough. Now, there are a lot of people in McDonough commute to Atlanta for work, but then there's a whole population that do not, because there is a lot of industry right here in McDonough. So that's great for our community. Making McDonough one of the fastest growing cities, or Henry County is one of the fastest growing counties in Georgia. So that's a good thing too for our real estate market and for all the amenities to live here. So cool with that. The last thing we're going to talk about is just the real estate market. It is thriving here, which is a great thing for our homeowners. People love living here. Like I said, people are selling their homes from other parts of the country and moving here because our prices are so competitive. With everything you get living in McDonough, Georgia, with everything we've been through, the recreation, the nightlife, dinners, restaurants, schools, all of that, for our prices to still be as low as they are is pretty incredible. So it just makes for a great time, affordable living, great place to raise your kids, man. I mean, I really think I'll be here for the rest of my life, most likely. So I love this place, love being in this town. And so I hope what we just talked about today helps you in making your decision. We'd love to hear from you. Man, if you have any questions, comments, we would absolutely love to hear. You can respond to us through these channels of social media. You can always reach out to us. We'd love to have your feedback and answer any questions that you may have. Again, I'm John Durham with the Durham Real Estate Team, and we look forward to seeing you soon.